I wanted to take this segment and go over Radiotrophic Fungus, which is a very, very interesting species, to say the least. And I want to kind of connect that, some things that I've heard scientists talking about possibly undercover, how it might be connected to black extraterrestrial civilizations. We're dealing with the melanin-dominant thing. I think it needs to be addressed a little bit more than what it's being done now. Yo. Salutations. I want to talk about something that's important that I don't hear anyone talking about right now, but it needs to be brought to the table, all right? And that is radiotrophic fungus, all right? The black fungus, brown, dark, very dark black fungus that was found on the walls of the Chernobyl and Fukushima reactors, all right? It was growing. And what radiotrophic fungus does is has radiosynthesis, all right, which involves using gamma radiation to convert, it actually uses melanin, it uses melanin, how important that is in this, melanin to convert gamma radiation into the growth cycle and the energy cycle, all right? Now that's heavy. That's what the Hulk does. The Hulk is a gamma radiation mutant. All right, gamma ray mutant. That's what the Hulk does. So the same type of a thing. I find that very interesting. Now I know that the Quiche Foundation was saying that this fungus could be used for radiation cleanup. I don't know what happened to that, but I thought that was a good, actually, idea that came from somewhere else. All right. This fungus for radiosynthesis, it uses melanin, which is actually one of three types of melanin, but it's also the most common type, which is also the darkest and up to the brown types of melanin. So I think that's also very important. When it comes down to this concept, I think that I've heard scientists talking about how this actually may have been an organism that was placed here by an advanced type 3, type 4 melanin-dominant black civilization, all right? And we want to take that into, if it's a type 3 or 4 civilization, they could be going off of not just nano, but pico, which means we start talking about Dyson spheres and about going into inner space, which means they're going to be going into miniaturization, more than anything, and they may be doing that because fungus and spores are the most viable for galactic interstellar probes. Period. That's been proven. Whether you want to take it from the Leary aspect and Sheldrake aspect of that there actually are, that maybe even psilocybin is intergalactic probes that use the nervous system of Earth and people to communicate. Very possible. Can't write that out at all. All right. Let alone, I've already showed you about how fungus and mushrooms are connected to the compound that are grown with some of those ships. I'm going to talk about this in just a little bit on Patreon, actually, and go into that a little deeper. So anyway, I just wanted to address that and the possibility that that's what actually radiotrophic fungus is. It was put here by a black civilization. People always say, oh, the aliens, extraterrestrials, they don't help us, they don't save us. How do we know we're not getting help? Help just like that that's being overlooked right now and not being utilized, if nothing else. grab my notes real quick to see because I get a little excited talking about this. I think that pretty hits most of it. So it doesn't matter what I say. It's more about you doing your own research. I've given you the words. I've given you some pictures. Take it over for yourself. Let other people know. Don't let the wool stay over your eyes. Peace! Oh, please subscribe to the channel and please subscribe to Patreon. Check me out on Patreon if you want to talk individually, if you want to like do more of a group type of thing that's not with all these trolls around. So I'm not leaving YouTube, but I'm not going to do the videos in live feed like I'm trying to do on Patreon to really get this information out there and talk to people that want to relay their experiences or whatever the case might be. So thank you very much. Peace.